In a world that rewards attention, some people stay completely invisible. No photos, no stories, no updates, and everyone assumes the same thing. They're insecure, they're shy, they're scared of being seen. But that assumption misses something important because a lot of people who don't post aren't afraid of visibility. They've just learned what it costs. The simple explanation is privacy. People say they just like to keep things to themselves. And yes, oh, that's part of it. But here's what that explanation ignores. Most people don't start off private. They become private. Something happens that teaches them that being visible isn't as harmless as it looks. A lot of people did post once. They shared photos. They shared moments they were proud of. They tried to participate. And then they were judged, sometimes openly, a comment, a joke, someone laughing it off. Sometimes quietly, their picture ended up in a group chat they weren't part of. Their post became something people talked about, not with them, but about them. And sometimes it was worse than criticism. They posted something that mattered to them, and it was ignored. No likes, no response, just silence. And silence teaches a very specific lesson. Your mind connects the dots and says, people saw me, and I didn't matter. So they stopped posting, not angrily, not dramatically, just quietly. After that, something shifts. They become more careful, more selective, more protective of their inner world. They stop asking, how do I look online? And start asking, who actually deserves access to me? Their life doesn't shrink. It just stops being public. They still feel deeply. They still experience things fully. They just don't hand those moments to people who won't treat them gently. This is where people get it wrong. Not everyone who doesn't post is doing it for the same reason. Some people are naturally grounded. They don't feel the urge to document their life. They don't need proof that something happened. Their sense of self doesn't depend on reactions. Silence feels normal to them. Others learned silence. They were visible once. They were misunderstood. They were judged or dismissed, so they pulled back, not because they're weak, but because their mind learned how to protect itself. Both exist. Both are human. From the outside, silence looks like insecurity, but often it's the opposite. It's someone saying, I don't need to be seen by everyone to exist. They choose depth over display, real moments over performative ones, meaning over metrics. They're not trying to disappear. They're just refusing to perform. So if you don't post much, you're not broken. You're not boring. You're not behind. Your mind just learned something early. That visibility isn't always safe, and peace is sometimes better than applause. You don't need to panic about it. You don't need to overthink it. And if this felt familiar or reminded you of someone you know, share it with them. Sometimes people don't need advice. They just need to know they're normal. And if you want more videos that explain behavior without labels or noise, you know where to find us.